Number 13. We now have had, since the beginning of 2014, 13 people for whom this was not the dream factory. The school teacher, Susan, learnt a very harsh lesson. You don't always get what you want when you come here. But, of course, everybody does arrive with their hopes and dreams. And here's a man who wants to change a whole load of people's lives by having a really great game. Tony, you're on for Tony, take the walk of wealth. You're right.
How's that for parking, Noel?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Yeah, not bad. It'll do.
Thank you very much.
Good to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Take a seat. Tony Allen is here from Swanage in Dorset. Hog. That's right, you're the Hampshire Hog.
Hampshire Hog. Yeah, and the wife's a Dorset Dumpling.
Hello, Dumpling.
Hi.
Sandra, my rock.
Right, so Swanage in Dorset is where you're from. A retired self-employed plumber. How long did you do that for?
All my life. Since I was 14-year-old.
Really?
Yeah.
See, do you miss it?
I miss the going to the builders, merchants, and the companionship of the people on sites and that, yeah.
Let's have a look at the little things you brought along. A beautiful photograph. This is lovely.
Wow.
A beautiful
Good
dress.
grief.
Lovely dress.
1964.
Sweet picture, isn't it?
Yeah, just a mere lad.
But you don't regret it? You didn't make any mistakes?
I don't regret it.
And it's been blissful without a single crossword ever since.
Absolutely.
Let's not be silly now.
Yes, let's be sensible, for goodness sake. And now?
That's the story of my life.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's sitting in front of that tree?
Sitting in front of that tree, yeah. Raising that two boys.
Yep.
As a parent, you start off with the strict bit, you tell the young children off, etc. But gradually, as the children get older and mature, they do become your friends.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying when they do get married and they leave home. And when you go out for the day and you come home, everything is still the same. The sink's not full of dirty saucepans, is it? And, yeah.
There's a lot of nodding agreement.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of people understand that, I would think, yeah.
All right, happy to go on with the game?
Excellent.
I need you, please, to confirm, Tony, that you chose box 16 at random before your game began.
I did indeed.
It was sealed by the independent adjudicator, seals all these boxes for us, and is the only person who knows where the money is. I do hope you are going to get the opportunity of the offer button. We'll talk about it in a little while. It's been well played, and it's been badly played. Have a fabulous game, Tony.
Thank you, Noel.
Good luck! Well, I do this every time we have a plumber on, or in your case, a retired plumber. I ask the question, do you have a cistern?
There is no system.
Over to you.
And I would say this is the most awesome experience of my entire life.
Look, it hasn't even started yet.
Right then, let's get down to business. I'm going to start off with the mad painter, Mark.
Right, Mark, are you going to have the penny?
I really hope so. I hope I've got a penny for you. You took me under your wing when I first got here, Tony. You're a lovely man, and I'm going to miss you. And I hope it's a blue for you.
Thank you, Mark.
It would be extraordinary if you do have it. It would be. 10,000.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You know who I'm coming to now, Jane, don't you?
Amazing.
Amazing.
God bless you, Lord. She's been absolutely lovely.
Super. Oh!
That was a little too amazing.
Can we wind the clock back?
Right, now that's going to make it very difficult when it comes to predicting the banker's first offer, because already we are down at low value, and if we're on low value, your band of 10 plus or 10 minus is that much tighter. Anyway, doesn't mean you can't achieve it.
My very good friend, the dear Rose.
Rose, what is our money-saving tip of the day, please?
If you go into any sort of large supermarket, sometimes there's you can buy the same product in 2 different sections and it'll be cheaper in another section. So, for example, cotton buds, if you get them in the baby care section, it's cheaper than if you go into the makeup section.
You thought I was lining up a gag, but that's useful information, that is. Welcome to Deal, the new consumer show. Well done, Rose.
You've been wonderful, Tony. I hope it's the penny.
Thank you very much, Rose. I have had permission to skip round your stage from the production people. Is that okay?
Of course, skip away.
Have a little skip.
Yes, but by all means.
I'm not.
Just make sure it's not embarrassing.
And I'm not.
Hang on. Yes. Says it's my role to assist the players.
Excellent. Good man.
I'm in the mood today. Come on. Yeah.
Because I'm not. I'm going to show you.
Here's your blooming idea. Go on, you go first.
Right. Can we have some marks out of 10?
Pathetic. Can we open another box, please?
Number 11, Jan, please.
Thank you, Jan.
Good luck, Tony.
Thank you, Jan. Yay! Oh! Thank you, Jan. Thanks, Jan. Thanks, Coach. Big bill, please. Number 6.
Hopefully, it's a little bill. It's only worth a penny.
Yes.
Told I hope it's a tiny bill, mate.
Yay!
Could make predicting the first offer very difficult, this one.
Thanks, Phil. Good lad. Well done, mate. Good boy.
Right, start concentrating.
OK.
Because I want you to have the offer button in your game. In which case, you have got to predict the banker's opening offer with accuracy of either plus 10% or minus 10%. He's going to call. Remember, he's taking into account what he makes of you as a person, and also he's got a record of when you were putting the lights on over there in the wings, and he's looking at what you've done there, which, of course, is huge damage with $250,000. So there are 3 elements that he takes into consideration. He's having a good long think, because he doesn't want you to have that button. Hello. Thank you. Great skipping all round. Lovely skipping. Especially from sprightly Tony.
Thank you, banker.
Yes, he said, when it comes to skipping, you should have skipped box 10. You think he looks good for his age? What do you mean he's had the same hair since he was a child? Of course he has. Oh, the same style of hair since he was a child.
I have indeed.
You've had the same style since you were a baby, yeah? Bald, yes. Thank you. The offer is in transit. It will appear in a sealed capsule behind me here, in that podium over there. And he says he thinks you're a very good player. He's watched you very carefully when you've been over there in the wing. He thinks the $250,000 going proves it's not your day. So you're not troubling him, is the message. What do you think? Oh, it's arrived. I love the reaction of people. And here it is. Sealed capsule. So he is committed. The banker's seal is on the capsule. He has made the offer for your box. You have now got to get within 10% plus or minus of the offer in the capsule.
What do you think, Rose?
It's going to be close to the 5,000 mark, roughly sort of 5,200.
5,000, yeah.
Carly, you're magic with percentages, I know that.
Brilliant with them. I felt lower than that.
Yeah.
About two. Two.
In some respects, it is the trickiest one we've had since this was introduced. What do you think?
4-8.
4,800 pounds is what you are hoping is in the capsule today.
Yes.
10% under or over the opening offer. Find out whether he's now got the opportunity of the offer button in his game. Right after the break. We've a great prize with a continental twist up for grabs. First off, courtesy of Bookings for You, you'll be whisked away to the Italian shores of Lake Maggiore for a 7-night stay in an exclusive 3-bedroom hillside villa. There's also this very snazzy Fiat 500 in Bossa Nova white. And finally, to top it all off, there's £5,000 to spend on anything you like. All you have to do is answer the following question correctly to be in with a chance of winning. Which of these is a name traditionally given to a type of spider that is thought to bring wealth and good luck? A. Wonga spider. B. Loot spider. C. Money spider. Call 090 39 59 4000. Text A, B or C as your answer to 64440. Or you can enter by post. Write your answer A, B or C, your name and daytime phone number on the back of a stamped postcard or the back of a sealed envelope and send to Deal 26, P.O. Box 67401, London N8 1EG. Calls cost £1.50 from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher, and mobiles will cost considerably more. Texts cost £1.50 plus your standard network rate. Entrance must be 18 or over. Phone and text entry closes on Monday, the 27th of October at 10 a.m, with postal entry closing 3 working days later. Please do not try to enter if you're watching on demand. Good luck. It's Tony, a retired plumber from Swanage in Dorset. And he is hoping to take control of the offer button. It can transform a game if you use it wisely. Remind me what you think the banker's offer is.
£4,800.
£4,800. You are hoping to be within 10% of actually what he said. You're miles out. 2,800.
Oh,
Nowhere near, not even touching the band. You don't have the offer button live in your game. However, that doesn't mean the game is over in any way whatsoever. At 2,800 for box 16, deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you, Tony. Here we go.
Right then. Ryan, number 9, please.
Thank you, Ryan.
It's been a pleasure, Tony. You're an absolute gentleman. Hope it's a blue.
Great stuff. Thanks, pal. Thanks, Ryan. Good lad. Good lad. Iris, number 4, please.
Thank you, Iris.
Good luck, Tony. You're a really, really great guy. Gonna
Thanks,
miss
Doc.
you.
Yay!
This is a good one.
Come on, Ryan. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, I might have to have another skip in a minute.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
Yes, 5 blues in a row. Since the
great.
shock of the $250,000, it's all going your way. Can you do 6 in a row?
It's a bit different this side of the fence, Carly.
Bet.
Pam, number 1, please.
Good luck. Nice
Thanks,
to meet
Pam.
you. Good company.
Oh! 6 in a row. Oh, we might have been disappointed about the $250,000 and disappointed about the fact he hasn't got the offer button. Well, we're not disappointed with that. That's all right, isn't it?
It was better, wasn't it?
It's a lot better.
Good lad.
Yeah, good. So, utility room roof.
Oh, yes.
50th wedding anniversary. You want a big party for
That's
friends,
serious.
family, and all of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. You want to help the grandchildren.
Yes, that's
And you want to go on a train.
to India. It's on the line that goes up from Shimla to quite near the Tibetan border.
Anyway,
Brilliant.
those blues are meaning that
Cool.
kind of dream is getting closer.
I like that now.
Yeah, Indian train ride. Oh, before you get on that train, you'll have to ride the Deal or No Deal roller coaster.
Yes. Yes.
You're climbing with 6 blues in a row,
Excellent.
but there will be a big drop. He says you were so far off with that first prediction that actually he doesn't need the big wallet today. He says, do a deal, a sensible deal. Sure, you can get on a train somewhere with £7,000.
Right. Right. That's an increase. 7 grand for hours work. Pretty good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, when you... that's actually a very good way of looking at it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm assuming when you were a plumber, you weren't on 7 grand an hour.
No, I was not. No, I can assure you of that. I think I'm ready for the question now, please.
£7,000, deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you.
Can I just say something to the audience?
Yeah, is it an apology?
When you guys get back home, yeah, fill in the forms to get on this show. You will have a marvellous time. You'll love it.
Alternatively, to get on the show, you've only got to turn up, as Katie from Cheltenham will find out, because she is our Pilgrim of the Day.
Right. Hello, Katie.
Hiya, Tony, you all
Lovely
right?
to see you.
Lovely to see you too.
Have a nice day.
I'll try.
Yeah, you're on deal and you didn't have to apply, so that's
There
great.
you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
and she'll be bringing box 23 to the table at the climax of your game. It could double your money, it can increase it by £10,000. You can actually have no change whatsoever, and it can halve you. You can go away with nothing. Anyway, on we go.
On we go. On we go.
Oh, that is a good block there on the right,
I like
isn't
the
it?
look of that block.
You could nibble it to 5 by taking 15,000, but hey, don't. Take one of the other 8 now.
Number 18.
Thank you, Amy.
Tony, you're one of the nicest people I've ever met. Good luck.
Thank you, Amy.
7 blues in a row.
Another couple of those in the bank will be getting nervous.
Well, you'll be in the Hall of Fame. No, you will. You've had 7 in a row. The most has 10, so it's achievable.
My very good neighbour, Carly. Number 13, please.
Are you running out of money because you're not earning on your mobile thingy?
Yes, I'm running out of money.
Because you're a mobile hairdresser, self-employed.
Yeah.
Carly, go on, continue the run for us. Is
gonna
this
miss-
number 8?
I'm going to miss my neighbour so much. Good luck, Tony.
Super. Thank you, Carly.
Oh, it had to end, and it ended spectacularly.
There you go.
And hopefully this does not herald the beginning of a major collapse. Tony, we've got to believe that is a minor blip in a very positive game and not the beginning of an avalanche of despair. Come back after the break and see which way this game is going. He's having a great time. But on the inside, he's churning over. That's what he just told me. Welcome back to Tony's Game. You've just confessed this is turning out to be a bit of an ordeal. You didn't realise it would be quite so nerve-wracking.
Not this side of the...
No. It's different, isn't it?
It's different.
It's very different.
Awesome.
Well, it's been going well for you. We found 75,000, so we don't want to find anything larger than that.
I think it's my very good friend, Matt.
Yeah?
Yes, I think Matt's got the penny.
Matt, we're hoping you are going to give us something to cheer.
Oh.
Unfortunately, what's that? 90,000 plus out in that round.
It's still quite a good board, I think.
Yeah? Now, on your bio card, it says one of the scariest things that you've ever done, well, until this moment, was actually paragliding over sharks.
Oh, that was horrendous. Yeah, that was when... Yeah, we were holidaying with some friends with a boat down in Cornwall, and I got up in the parachute, which is fine.
Yeah.
And at some stage, you have to be let down into the water. The driver of the boat didn't know that I could look down into the water about 100 feet below me, and there were two massive basking sharks just laying in the water. They're obviously harmless, they won't touch you.
Well, it'd be a big mouth to fall inside, wouldn't
Oh, my life, yeah, yeah. They were just basking, that's what they do.
it? Is it? Hello. Oh, the shark on the phone is basking. Ah, yes, your run was curtailed by the 75,000. He's conceding you have a relatively stable board. And there's big money there. He's questioning whether or not you have the savvy to find the big money, whether or not actually you're going to play a sharp, astute game. Right. He's painting a picture, Tony, that you're going to go on, and actually you're going to take two large reds, small blue, and you're not going to realise that your game is falling apart. You are just going to chase the money until it's all gone. So he says, why not be very sensible? You've got a lot of things you want to do. Take £6,000. He hasn't dropped a lot, considering that you lost 75,000.
I think that's a pretty respectable offer, I think.
But it wouldn't tempt any of the other players to deal.
No lights, so they're all urging me on.
Come on, Tony.
Come on. I'm feeling positive now.
Good man.
Terrified, but positive.
Are you really frightened?
This is so far outside of my comfort zone, you can't believe it.
Why did you apply?
I don't know, the wife applied. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. Did you really?
Yeah, he loves it. He loves the show.
It is a fantastic experience.
Yeah, good.
It is.
Well,
It's
hopefully
really
it will be
lovely.
laced with some
Yes, that'd
money
be
as
good
well.
news, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be good. Yes. What have I got to do now? Have I got to go...
You definitely are going to pieces. £6,000. Deal or no deal?
Very, very respectful offer, but I'm sorry, Mr. Banker, at this time in my life, no deal.
At this time in my life.
What am I doing? My very good friend Wayne, number 3. We've had some laughs since you've been
We have, mate, yes.
on the show, Wayne, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Yeah,
Brilliant,
good
mate.
lad.
Right, Wayne. Thank you.
Preferably a blue.
I hope this is the penny, mate, so we can do that dance.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Good luck, mate.
Oh!
Oh, yes. The comfort of a block of 3 has gone. Now the big money is just a single group of 3. Obviously, you can't take them all out in this round, but don't touch them at all. Now you got to have 2 blues.
Right. Number 22, Fatima, please.
Fatima, we are desperate. What's it been about this penny? We haven't been able to get rid of the penny for so many games. It's been lingering around. Make him feel a lot better. He'll calm down a bit when we get rid of the penny.
Hey! That's good enough. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you.
Contrary to my last instruction, now find the penny.
William, number 12, please.
We think you've got it.
I've had some high reds, Tone. I'm
Yeah.
hoping my luck's changed, and this is a blue for you, and I hope it's that penny. Good luck. Brilliant guy.
Thanks very much. Yay! Good lad. Not a penny, but it's pretty good, William.
Interesting board. You can take the top 3. in a single round if you decide to go on.
Yeah.
But if you've got the offer button in your life, then taking 3 becomes only taking 1.
Yeah.
And then you get a decision point. So it's a shame we haven't got it. But anyway,
Yeah.
you've still got 23 over there.
Yes.
To back us up if it all goes horribly wrong. We've got to sort out the utility roof. We've got to get this trip on the train, help the grandchildren, and we've all got to have this 50th wedding anniversary party.
We have indeed.
Yeah, good. Will you be making a speech?
I'll probably be called upon to
Yeah, I would have
say a
thought
few
so.
words.
Would you like to come to the party? What do you mean, no thank you? All right, then. I thought you might like to come, seeing you'll be paying for it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
So I'm not paying for his little sausage rolls and his pineapple chunks with cheddar cheese. Oh, sticks.
He said something interesting last time, did he? What was that? Ah, yes, the message that you sent to the bank. This time in my life, it's a no deal. He says he doesn't think you made a mistake there in saying it. You weren't saying it this time in the game. You really did mean at this time in my life, it is no deal. In which case, this clueless country bumpkin, whether he is actually a dynamic Oho, only here once. Thank you. He, of course, makes the point, a valid point, but also a competitive point, that you could go away with the penny. On the other hand, he did admit, he said, this scares me, this board. He could just take me for a lot of money, which is why I am prepared to do a deal at 10,000. Now we're into proper money, 10 grand. Wow. And has that produced any lights? Ah, 1 light. OK, Serena, the newbie, would go at 10,000, and Rose would as well.
I'd be worried about knocking out all of the...
Taking all 3
the
in a
big ones.
single round.
Yeah.
I can't be that unlucky, Rose, can I?
Just we've seen a couple of really
We've
bad
seen
games
it.
recently. I'm just a
We've
bit
seen
worried.
it, that. Yeah. Is it possible for my rock to come and sit in that chair for a
Absolutely,
minute?
yeah.
Possible?
Yes.
Thanks very much.
I think he's getting his own back for you
Yes.
volunteering him.
This is what wasn't going to happen.
Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
What do you think?
It's quite nice here.
I think he meant more about the value of the box.
Yes. Oh, a good little chunk for the kids, isn't it?
Would be
Yeah.
lovely.
Totally right. Remember, you don't go chasing cash.
No, that's
Do-
the danger, isn't it?
If you do take
Always
2 of
the
them,
danger.
any 2 of them,
Yeah. Yeah.
you will be chasing cash to stay in a money game.
Tony, you always tell everybody to go home with something.
Yeah.
That's what you always tell everybody. Just think
And
about
then
it.
obviously you come to box 23.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony,
Last one was nothing.
what do you think's on the table?
The box.
Can I honestly say, I'm so grateful for him saying that. Let's give you a commercial break to have a good think, a chat to your wife, but to nobody else. I think this is between the 2 of you. And when you come back after this break, he will have made up his mind whether or not today is about £10,000 or whether he's going to stretch for a little more. See? Don't forget, there's still time to enter our Italian-flavoured competition where you could be driving off into the sunset in this funky Fiat 500, as well as a 7-night stay in this exclusive 3-bedroomed hillside villa on the shores of Lake Maggiore, courtesy of Bookings for You, and £5,000. Just answer the following question correctly to be in with a chance of winning. Which of these is a name traditionally given to a type of spider that is thought to bring wealth and good luck? A. Wonga spider. B. Loot spider. C. Money spider. Call 090 39 59 4000. Text A, B or C as your answer to 64440. Or you can enter by post. Write your answer A, B or C, your name and daytime phone number on the back of a stamped postcard or the back of a sealed envelope and send to Deal 26, P.O. Box 67401, London N8 1EG. Calls cost £1.50 from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher and mobiles will cost considerably more. Text costs £1.50 plus plus your standard network rate. Entrance must be 18 or over. Phone and text entry closes on Monday, the 27th of October at 10 a.m, with postal entry closing 3 working days later. Please do not try to enter if you're watching on demand. Good luck. We're very pleased you come back to the Dream Factory. Tony, the retired plumber, wife Sandra. Playing deal. And the only thing you missed was an in-depth conversation, which basically was you saying to Sandra, what am I doing here? The Dorset dumpling and the Hampshire hog have come to a decision at £10,000. Deal or no deal?
I'm going to have a crack for that. No deal.
Stretching himself just a little bit more. You said earlier that you were outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
You're a million miles outside it now. Now's a good time to really concentrate and hopefully find 5,000 downwards.
Can I touch it?
Yeah? You won't get a shock.
That's what I was... Right.
Well, I wouldn't have touched it.
I'm going to go for the newbie.
Are you?
Yes.
Serena, I do hope you haven't got it.
Your best, Tony.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, yes. Now we have something.
Paul, number 5, please.
It would be bliss to get that penny out in this round. He can't afford to go anywhere near the top 3.
I hope it's 1p in here, mate.
Thank you, Paul.
Oh! You touched it and you found it. Drawn to it on the board, drawn to it in that box.
That's definitely a major hiccup.
There is only one box to find now.
Yes.
That can possibly avert disaster.
Crystal, number 19, please.
Crystal, we are so hoping you're going to be coming out with Tony and doing that really odd penny dip.
I'll skip round with you, Tony, if we have the penny.
Good girl. What a result. What a result.
Well, that is a fascinating configuration. I think it gives both of you a very difficult challenge. Right, now you've got a scenario. Only one blue, £50. Of course, you'll believe it's on the table, but he has got a lot of red money looking at him there.
Yeah.
This is not going to go down well. The penny saved the hog's bacon. But you did take the 100,000, which is a portent of things to come. It's all very well being an oho, but even an oho needs to know when to stop. Timing is everything in the game. He thinks now is the moment for you to take £8,000. He's playing you, Tony.
Well, there's still not many lights on, so...
Tony, but I think if you was here,
Williams,
you'd be
come
sensible.
on.
I think if you were standing here, you'd be very sensible about this.
That's the trouble.
Yeah.
It's this side of the boxes, though.
It could go so wrong for you now.
Tony, I remember you telling me that that sum of money, it will be very valuable at your point of life, where at your age, you'll be really comfortable with that.
£8 grand.
Hello. Syed, he says, thank you very much indeed for the inside information. If you'd like to spill the beans on anybody else, he would be very, very grateful.
What do you think?
Whatever you want to do, Dan.
I've only got to knock it one blue. And then
Guaranteed £3,000.
you guaranteed £3,000. I'm going for it. With or without the question. Yeah.
This is a man who was terrified for the first part of the game, and you sort of blossomed into this powerful Oho.
I've got my second wind.
Well, it kind of negates the question, but I have to ask you the question. We'll all be very astonished with the answer. £8,000. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you. I love the way you said, I've only got to take £50 out and I'm guaranteed 3,000, which is true, of course. But this is deal. And completely the opposite could happen, and we could end up with £50 and £3,000 as the only boxes. Can you find £50?
Blaine, number 7, please.
Blaine, sometimes an Oho will come along here and they do really well. And then, of course, 50% of the time they don't. Hopefully, Tony is cruising his way through deal to actually money that will change your life.
Tony, you're an ace.
Oh, no! The wrong 50.
The wrong 50.
Oh, now the spectre of it being the nightmare round. The round that destroys all the hopes and ambitions. Ruins the atmosphere.
Come on, guys.
Give us a great finish.
15. Ross, please.
Ross, please take the blue out of the equation.
Good luck, Tony.
Oh, and it's got to be. Get rid of it. And now, in that wonderful way that deal twists and turns, yes, you're guaranteed 3,000, but take it out of your life. Throw it away. Throw £3,000 away, and we have got a magnificent climax to the game. Are you going 8 or 21?
Saeed has or most of the time has had big raids. So I'm going to go with Shaman.
You can see how much this means to everybody. You've done well, Tony. You've done well in the game, considering you said you didn't know why you were here, you were terrified. And now we're all frightened for you. Shaman, please, strip £3,000 out. Let's not have the groan. Yeah! He's off again. What a great brilliant stuff. You might just use 35,000 to buy box 23 and go out of here with £70,000.
Wow!
He's got to bear that in mind. I mean, you've turned into crazy man. And do you know what? In a random game, sometimes there's no harm in somebody just being crazy man. Hello. Go on. Thank you very much. Right. You were at 10,000, and then we had a disappointing 8,000.
Yep.
You may come over as an Oho. You may now appear to be a bit of the crazy man. But is it the way to play the game? Is it the way to get the banker to really come up with a sum of money that stops it all right now? I think you've rubbed off on him. If you want to do a deal, you'll take back to Swanage £20,000. Giving you the average. You always know when the banker is in a real hole, he gets close to the average. You have the average. Oh, that's quieting you down, isn't it?
I actually feel physically sick. If I take the 20 grand, I can still buy box 23 and double it to 40.
I'm astonished that the two of you aren't discussing this. 14 lights, which indicates what they would do in this game. But surely isn't this just about the most personal moment the two of you could have on Deal?
What do you think, darling?
What do you feel?
What do I feel? What do I feel? Of course, you get swept along with the moment. You are only here once. I'm never going to stand or sit here again. So, do I go for it?
Ask the audience.
What do you think, guys? Yeah. I've always said to the recent contestants, don't be greedy. Go away with some money. So, I'm ready for the question now.
Tony.
Yes.
£20,000. Deal or no deal?
Deal.
Should you have done it, though? Should you? You are so right to say don't be greedy. But isn't it such a fine line between greed and ambition? And there's nothing wrong with being ambitious, particularly when it comes to Deal. Was your destiny £35,000?
There you go.
Oh, it was. If you had oh-hoed all the way to the end. Thank you, Syed.
£20,000, though. Oh, I got box 23, haven't I?
Katie, 23 will come to the table. It always comes to the table. There is no obligation on the player to purchase it. But if your oh-ho attitude had carried on, you would have had £35,000.
Thank you very much.
Is it time to once again grasp the oh-hoism? 23 has one of these options in it today. It doesn't follow a pattern. It is filled at random. There's only actually one of those that is truly horrible. The rest magnificently count up from 10,000 to 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. Lights out. And so the next time the lights come on will be to indicate what they would do. 6, 7, 8 would purchase the box. It's true life-enhancing money. Would you now like to use that 20,000 to complete this journey on Deal by purchasing box 23? Deal or no deal?
No deal.
I'm not going to call it a mistake, but what do we call it? You could have had £35,000 if you'd gone all the way to that point. Now, should you have come all the way to this point, is it a double error? I do hope not. It changes nothing. It changes nothing. You have £20,000 and we transformed you. We made you into a brave man. £20,000. See you next time on Deal.
Keeping it hearty, lasagna with roasted duck, the ultimate bacon sarnie and huevos rancheros, I believe that's how it's pronounced, Jamie's comfort food tonight at 8. Next though, a lone landlady in Kent goes first, in 4 in a Bed.